didn't get addressed or shouted out by Katt Williams during the Shannon Sharpe interview are out here shamelessly trying to get some shine and some clout by trying to associate themselves with that interview. And they're taking different approaches to do so. Mike Epps came out and attacked Katt Williams and called him out for wearing a fake hoodie or fake jacket.
It's fucked up, man. He just should have wore something different. That's all.
Katt Williams, his man, though. He said, I wish you would have talked about me and shit. Like, he just was playing. I can't believe he even added him into this shit.
That little hat that nigga had on, and that fake Fendi jacket.
During the interview, and then came out and said, bro, he was just hating, bro, because he wanted to be mentioned as well.
All right, I did get a little jealous, man. Katt broke the internet and didn't say my name, good or bad. I need the press too. Say something about me in there, man. Say something bad about me. I don't care. I got a special coming out. I need the press. Man, we did a movie together.
This should go without saying, but just in case you guys didn't know, these are grown men acting like this. These are grown men with kids and grandkids clout chasing to this extent.
You know, one thing I noticed about the content creating world is a lot of people who do podcasts or create content on YouTube, they pretend like shit that's obviously jokes or satire, like they pretend like it's serious to make content. It's so weird to me, like, cause it's clear, like Flacco ain't a fucking idiot. It's clear that Mike Epps was just joking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yet he's like got this serious stance, like, oh, this is a shame. Like, huh.
Now, Aries Spears is another one who is now speaking on Katt Williams to get some attention or some residual clout from the interview with Shannon Sharpe. And here's what Aries Spears had to say about the Katt Williams interview.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Aries Spears here. You know, a lot of people have been asking me on the Instagram about my thoughts on the Katt Williams situation, and he did mention me, which was a head scratcher because I don't know what I did to him.
We got to stop blaming the fans for why we want to speak on things. It's always, yo, the fans been telling me to speak on this, man. I ain't even want to speak on this. Nah, it was viral. You wanted to speak on it, and that's why you're speaking on it. Now, when Aries Spears says that Katt Williams...
No, that ain't always true. They do be on Twitter and shit like that, tagging motherfuckers until they finally say something. You can only ignore it if nobody else see it. You know what I'm saying?
Mention him. Bro, Katt Williams said his name once, and then Shannon Sharpe interrupted, and then Katt Williams never said his name again.
And all my enemies all look the same in the eyes, whether it's Faison, Wanda, Aries Spears, they all look like...
Man, what you gotta give? Like, Katt Williams ain't even finished a full thought about Aries Spears.
And, you know, I was going to save this for my podcast, but I might as well kind of get into it now. And basically, I'm going to repeat the same thing on my podcast. And, you know, again, people ask me what I thought about it. And I'm going to say this. You know, I think it's sad. It saddens me to know that my people, the people I love, black people, as well as everybody else, but my people come first, black people, we love drama. We love drama. We stew in it. We love it so much that we allow it to be detrimental to the progress of us and a culture. We absolutely love it. Because I'm asking myself, why did he do something that was both unnecessary and absolutely pointless?
Do black people love drama?
What do you think, Mr. Boy?
I think
Mr. Fife, do black people like fucking drama?
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think the human race, especially with the social media age, loves drama.
That's cap.
We ain't supposed to be letting a white boy comment on black issues.
I tried not to say it. I did, but you know, I'm an asshole. I can't help it.
I think the human race, especially with social media, loves drama.
Drama's what sells. It's always so.
If only black people like drama, drama wouldn't be mainstream. So.
Right.
Well, I couldn't say that, but
yeah, you couldn't have said it because anything a white person say could be twisted. Oh, so it ain't official unless white people like it too.
What is it with Negroes want to hate they take this Martin Luther King approach. This is Aries Spears we're talking
When
about.
he say Negroes, you cover your ears, Mr. Fife. I don't want you to hear that nasty
It's
talk.
the same dude who went on Corey Holcomb podcast. He was so negative and instigated to the point where he got socked out and punched on. The same Aries Spears would do a Vlad TV interview once a month and speak on other people's business. But now he went and chastised Katt Williams for going on Shannon Sharp and responding back to people who spoke on him first.
And in reading the comments, you know, it's I can tell we love drama by the shit we say, you know. Protect Katt at all costs. We gotta protect Katt. He the GOAT. He the GOAT.
Now y'all see what this is really about, right? This is an old, hating, washed up Negro who can't stand the fact that Katt Williams was getting some shine. This man literally just said, bro, what kind of nigga is you, bro? He just said he went through the
Hey, this nigga Flacco forcing it, bro. Like, I'm not supposed to talk about somebody that say everybody that hate on me got eyes like this and then call me by name. And then if I say something back, I'm clout chasing. I disagree.
comment section. He's seen people giving Katt Williams praise and calling Katt Williams the GOAT. And that's what has him seething. He's seething that another black man got some praise, bruh. Yeah, who raised you niggas, bruh?
And I want to address both those things. All right, number one, the GOAT thing is a useless title. Every comedian, every entertainer, every performer is the GOAT to their fan base. Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer are the GOATs to their fan.
I will say that this is Katt. That's not how it works, but you know, this part right here that he's doing is petty. Like he could have just left out all of this. It does seem like he's jealous. Like I'm the GOAT of Comcast. Like they get the fuck out of here. Like no.
Well,
You're either the GOAT or you're not. Like,
look at it from his point of view. Like imagine me telling you to, you know, whatever, and then everybody like protect him at all costs, you know, and
right, but I wouldn't be like if everybody came, well, a bunch of people came out and was like, he the GOAT, I wouldn't be like, he's not the GOAT, how dare you? I would come back like, man, yeah, I'm gonna come back with some spice. I'm coming back swinging the same way you swung. Like, let's go. But like, I think just saying like he's not the GOAT, everybody's the GOAT. I think that's that participation trophy bullshit. I hate it.
We all can be the GOATs.
Yeah. There's no participation trophy.
Who's the Billy Goat? That's Jay-Z said he the Billy Goat because he got $1 billion.
Fan base. Wanda Sykes, everybody he called out, Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, Chris Tucker, they're all GOATs to their fan base. I get called a GOAT and a legend all the time. If you think I'm tooting my own horn, look at my comedy clips. Go through the comments. Aries, you a GOAT. You a legend.
Now, maybe I'm in a vacuum, but I've never seen a soul, entity, a being utter out of their lips, Aries Spears, you are the GOAT of comedy. I ain't never seen it. If it does exist, if people like that are out there, please point them to me because I've never seen it. But this is a man who believes that he's more talented than Katt Williams. He's more funny than Katt Williams. And he believes that he should be in a position that Katt Williams is currently in. And the fact that he sees people calling Katt Williams the GOAT is seethe his hating ass blood.
While that's flattering, it's a useless title. There can only be one GOAT.
People say that about Aries Spears.
Yeah.
Now, some of the names he said, Tyler Smiley, I don't think I've ever heard Tyler Smiley being called GOAT. But I've heard people say Aries Spears is one of the GOATs. I might not hear he's the greatest of all time, but I've heard that he was one of the GOATs.
Right. Well, that's what GOAT stand for, greatest of all time.
Right, but you saying you one of the GOATs, or are you saying
the GOAT?
He is the GOAT.
Did you guys know that LL Cool J coined that phrase?
I knew that. Yeah.
Yep. LL Cool
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bernie Mac is the GOAT.
Bernie Mac is the Billy Goat.
His name was Richard Pryor.
You see how people are willing to contradict themselves when it comes to hating? This man, just a few seconds before, he stated there is no GOAT. Everybody GOAT is different. And then a few seconds later states there's only one GOAT, and that man is Richard Pryor. What?
See, that's what I'm saying. I think Flacco reaching because You just said that he said everybody has their goat and he picked Richard Pryor. Like, you gotta relax. I never seen Flacco like this.
Is it
He usually more on point.
right? Is there a GOAT or is there not a GOAT? But this man is a hypocrite when it comes to hating on Cat Williams.
Yeah, I remember one of my favorite things to watch was the 30 for 30 with Shaq on ESPN when he was playing for the Orlando Magic. And in his younger days, he goes, when people would ask me whose team is it, when you're in your 20s, you care about shit like that. I had to let people know it was my team. But as I got older, I realized that's a useless title because the ultimate goal was to win a championship. So as far
I can't listen to him for 6 more minutes.
The thing about him, he comes off as the angry black dude. Right?
Yeah.
Every clip video I've seen him talk, he gets like that. And I'm just like, yeah, you're just gonna be labeled the angry black dude.
You know why he like that? In my opinion, he's a
eyes
mean.
like that.
He's
No.
he's a mean drunk. He's a mean drunk. That's why I do. And by the way, the dude that quote unquote socked him up, he fucking snaked him, and it was cowardly as hell the way he did it. He was punching him in the back of his head. Anybody who thought that was dope that dude did that, they just don't like Aries spirits. Like, I'm not gonna be the person just because I don't like somebody, you sucker punch them, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what he get. Like
No, anybody can be sucker punched. That's
yeah.
bullshit.
He's still if I felt like he was a bitch, Aries Spears was a bitch, he still would be a bitch, and you a bitch too for what you just did.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
If he's such a bitch, fight him and like do it to his face.
Yeah.
I actually agree with you, Cobra. I said the same thing when I first saw that video with him getting sucker punched. I was like, dude was sitting down. Aries Spears was sitting down. His face was looking in a whole different direction.
He was
and then
drunk
dude
as
hit him,
fuck.
drunk as fuck. And then dude started hitting him in the head, in the back of the head. It's like, and he was getting cheered, like,
yeah.
and I like Corey, but I thought Corey was bogus for that too.
He was bogus.
I was like Corey from the shot. I was like, but he bogus. He bogus for that.
Was bogus. But he was bogus for doing it. But I'm not gonna lie, when he got into it with that dude who did that live, that was cringy to me. I think he was bogus for checking him publicly like that. But it was hilarious when he was like, "You shouldn't have beat the bitch up." Did you see that shit?
Corey is a nut. He's always been a nut. But,
He's like, it cost me 20,000. He was like, so you shouldn't have beat the bitch up. That nigga funny as hell, bro. Yeah, but that was some sucker shit. That I think dude named Spank or some shit. He shouldn't have.
I forgot what his name is. But they fell out. Corey and that dude fell out too, right?
That's what I'm talking about. When him and Corey got into that big argument live.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. Oh, that was so fucked up and cringe.
They would sound like two angry.
Never mind. Never mind.
Can't say that with me here.
Never mind. You got anything to say about black men, Mr. Fine?
I think all men are created equally, and I hope for a better world for all humans.